Hello everyone, I am the Board Observer, here to give you the weekly rundown of the most talked about stories this past week. On Friday, Trump, our contributor, Conservative Mexican, gives us a video column about how he is getting tired of the media not celebrating Trump's numerous achievements. He said that he started making videos under the name Mexican Conservative in hopes of helping his fellow Latinos get away from all the insanity. On Saturday, Puerto Rico. Regular contributor Kate Harveston argues why Puerto Ricans, despite being American citizens, aren't prioritized by Trump after Hurricane Maria caused continued electricity outage. She goes on to say, a handful of people grew very rich thanks to the suffering hurricanes Irma and Maria left behind in Puerto Rico. If you don't live there, it's an easy situation to ignore, unfortunately, in this noisy post-truth world of ours.
You are fake news.
Sunday, Giuliani versus Avenatti. Regular contributor Hillary Swartz pits former mayor and Trump supporter Rudy Giuliani against Stormy Daniels' lawyer and Cohen's nightmare Michael Avenatti. In the piece she states, Giuliani versus Avenatti is like taking a boxer out of long-time retirement to battle another who's at the top of his game. It's a knockout. On Monday, net neutrality. Our regular contributor, Alexis Chapman, believes net neutrality can still be saved after a new resolution passed by the Senate repealing it. He states that the internet may not be a utility in the same sense that water and electricity are, but it has become essential for education, finding and applying for jobs, accessing information, and a million other things.
Wow, you got that off the internet? In my day, the internet was only used to download pornography.
On Tuesday, Mueller time. Our publisher, John Saltzman, argues that the investigations should be put to a halt because the media, heroes of comparable Watergate scandal, are supposed to be nonpartisan partners of the DOJ and FBI in finding out the truth.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
He says that, quote, Watergate is brought up with every imagined scandal. Now this, we just learned that the Department of Justice, under President Obama, placed an informant within the Trump campaign. That information is beyond a doubt. The only question is, why? What was the evidence that was so heinous that it would justify a potential constitutional crisis? Also on Tuesday, gun reform. 2 practical solutions from a video column by the Objective podcast. In it, he proposes that there needs to be changes in the infrastructure in schools and penalties for unsafe gun storage. On Wednesday, gun control. Texas Lieutenant Governor has a suggestion to help stop future mass school shootings. Create less entrances and exits.
Exits! Okay, there's one back here, and there's probably one over by the wing somewhere, usually.
This is brought to you by our newest contributor, Politics on the March, via video opinion column. And on Thursday, midterms. Democrats vying for congressional and Senate seats this November are vowing to impeach Trump should they be elected.
Well, I'm not a crook.
Brought to you by Tom Benz's video column. And there you have it, the most talked about stories this past week at Political Storm. Once again, I am the Board Observer, your humble correspondent, wishing you a good day, and we'll see you next week.